Good evening to you all. Welcome to CSB Current Affairs Bulletin. So let us start today's current affairs. Prime Minister Narendra Modi have paid tributes to Bal Gangadhar Tilak today on the occasion of his Jayanti birthday. Bal Gangadhar Tilak, you all know, as an extremist in our freedom struggle. There were trio Lal, Bal, Pal. All the three were extremists. And Bal Gangadhar Tilak had run two important magazines, newspapers, Keshari Maharatha. Bal Gangadhar Tilak is very famous in Maharashtra. He organized Ganapati festivals, Shivaji festivals. The birthday of Bal Gangadhar Tilak is 23rd July 1856. And he said, Swaraj is my birthright, I shall have it. Swaraj is my birthright, I shall have it. And Tilak is very important freedom fighter, and today is his birthday. When Prime Minister tweets on someone, you are expected to prepare very well. And today, Chandrasekhar Azad, one more freedom fighter who was a revolutionary, is also celebrating his birthday. His birthday is also on 23rd July 1906. He was very famous in HSRA, Hindustan Socialist Republican Army, HSRA, very famous, Chandrasekhar Azad. And he named himself as Azad, and he himself shot and died. And for both the great leaders, we should give a tribute, which is very important. And brave from I have collected this news about Tilak from Prime Minister's tweet. Prime Minister Modi have tweeted on him. And next important news, I have seen this news in the Hindu with respect to a Bihari mask man who manufactures masks at a cheaper cost with Madhubani paintings. So from that heading, I have collected I have collected news about Madhubani painting. What is this Madhubani painting all about? In the heading itself, you will understand Bihar, Bihari man, mask man. So you can have a mind map. So you can have a logical connect. Madhubani paintings or Midila paintings are very famous in Bihar. This news you can find it in Hindu. So when such news comes, you have to investigate. What is that all about? Madhubani means forests of honey. Madhuvani, Madhubani, forests of honey. So it is a traditional Indian painting. Madhubani belongs to Midila region in the Bihar Indo-Nepal border. Midila region in the Bihar Indo-Nepal border. Mythological paintings, very Madhubani paintings generally go for mythology, god, goddesses, devatan, gods, goddesses, mythological paintings. And sometimes you can find natural objects like sun, moon, stars, forests in the Madhubani paintings. In the Madhubani paintings, they used a bamboo brush with a cotton wrap. They use a bamboo brush with a cotton wrap. And Madhubani paintings will be generally on the walls of the house, mud walls of the house, plastered mud walls of the house. Generally, the paintings follow geometrical patterns. You can see the geometrical patterns. The housewives draw these paintings on some occasions or social events like marriages, like child cradle ceremony. For every occasion, there is a painting. So Madhubani paintings have a GI tag, geographical indication tag. Generally on the wall, when Madhubani painting, they draw a Madhubani painting, they won't leave any space. They won't leave any space. Generally, no space is left empty in the Madhubani paintings. They'll fill up with flowers, animals, birds, etc. In Madhubani paintings, they use bright colors. Madhubani paintings, they use bright colors. And there was a mention about Madhubani paintings in Ramayana. There is a mention about Madhubani paintings in Ramayana. It seems that Janaka ordered entire Midila region should be covered with Madhubani paintings. And there are various styles of Madhubani paintings. Barni, Bharna, Barni, Tantrik, Tantrik, Kachni, Katchni, Godna, Godna, and Korbar, Kohbar. So these are the styles of Madhubani paintings. And generally they decorate the mud walls, plastered mud walls. This is about Madhubani paintings. And next important news today. This is also from Hindu. Afghan goods arrive through Atari Wagah border. Afghan goods arrive through Wagah border. Generally, what can India purchase from Afghanistan? What can India import from Afghanistan? Dry fruits, herbal items. Afghanistan is very famous for dry fruits, herbal items. And 14 trucks of dry fruits have arrived into India. 14 trucks of dry fruits. So, how come these dry fruits entered into India? Actually, there is an agreement between Pakistan and Afghanistan named Pakistan Afghanistan Transit Trade Agreement. Pakistan Afghanistan Transit Trade Agreement. Earlier, though there is an agreement, Pakistan never allowed Afghanistan to transit through Pakistan. But this time, Afghanistan got some help from Pakistan, and now Afghanistan could able to come to India to this through this agreement. So Attari Wagah border, by using this border, which is near to Pakistan Amritsar, Punjab Amritsar, near the Punjab Amritsar, the uh, people from Afghanistan have sent dry fruits. We have imported dry fruits from Afghanistan. This is news. Next important news, G20 digital ministers meet. G20 digital ministers meet. Our IT minister, Union IT minister, Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad, have attended this virtually. Virtually, he told, India will respect data privacy, and India will also use data for economic boost, economy benefit. So, using data for economy and also accommodating right to privacy and security, using data for economy and also right to privacy and security. Our Union Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad have actually attended the virtual meeting of digital ministers. He told during COVID crisis, India used its digital systems, digital technology very well to get benefits out of digital technology for COVID support. So India used so much of things. And he also said, data must belong to sovereign nations. The data must belong to sovereign nations. Data belongs to sovereign nations. Nobody can claim that. And India has banned 59 Chinese apps due to security reasons. He said, yes, we have banned Chinese apps due to security reasons. So, our IT Minister, Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad, have attended G20 Digital Ministers Meet, IT Ministers Meet. The meeting was hosted by Saudi Arabia. Actually, he should have gone to Saudi, but due to coronavirus, all meetings were conducted virtually. So, this G20 Digital Ministers Meet was also conducted virtually. So, in that meet, the basic point is we should respect data privacy, data security, and we should also use our data for boosting our economy. This is the point. That is balancing between using data for economic purposes and also protecting the data from privacy attacks. So this is the thing. And next important news, this is from Hindu paper. Next important news, I have collected this news from Hindu paper editorial page. Set up a separate high court for Puducherry. Set up a separate high court for Puducherry. So actually, in 1962, till 1962, Puducherry was a French colony. After 1962, Puducherry was merged into India. And Puducherry, the jurisdiction of Puducherry comes under Madras High Court. The jurisdiction of Puducherry comes under Madras High Court. But Puducherry is bearing lot of expenses of the High Court. Though it is in Madras, it is in Chennai, but Puducherry is also paying expenses. But according to the Constitution, when a common High Court is established for more than one state, when a common High Court is established for more than one state, the administrative expenses should be borne by the state where the principal bench was established, where the principal seat of the High Court was established. That means if Madras High Court deals with Puducherry cases also, but the principal seat of the High Court is at Chennai, so Tamil Nadu should bear the entire expenditure. But Pondicherry is also, the Union Territory of Pondicherry is also bearing the expenditure. So the other is saying in this article that first thing, uh, maintaining the High Court is a costly thing for Puducherry, paying so much of expenses for the High Court. First thing. Second thing, due to Puducherry's jurisdiction also comes under Madras High Court, the problem is a lot of delays in the decisions, judgments. So Puducherry has to wait for judgment for long years for in various cases. Even this. Third thing, in 2017, a resolution was passed in Puducherry Legislative Assembly for creating a separate High Court in Puducherry. For creating a separate High Court in Puducherry. But many experts are saying, if not separate High Court, at least create a bench in Puducherry. At least create a High Court bench in Puducherry. As Madras High Court have a bench in Madurai, in the same way, create a bench in Puducherry. That is the argument. Let's wait and see how it works out. This is the demand. And next important news, this is also from Hindu paper today. India and Bhutan are really facing tough times with respect to China's territorial ambitions. Chinese territorial ambitions. Uh, from last 2 months, this is the third time that China is saying that Bhutan's Sakteng Forest Reserve belongs to China. This is the third time. And you all know, China is also claiming India's entire Arunachal Pradesh region. And China is trying to attack territorially, and China is trying to occupy the places. So China's territorial ambitions and China's thirst is never ending. And you all know, 2 years back, there is an issue between 2.5 years back, there is an issue between India and China, Doklam standoff. Doklam standoff. Doklam also you should locate tri-junction area between India, China, and Bhutan. Tri-junction area between India and China and Bhutan. Next important news. This news appeared in most of the newspapers, uh, across newspapers throughout India. The news goes like this: India Russia Defense Logistics Sharing Pact. India and Russia are going to finalize, are going to sign a defense logistic sharing pact by this year end. By this year end, defense logistic sharing. What do you mean by defense logistic sharing? What do you mean by that? First of all, you should question. So, using each other's military bases and support facilities, naval ships, aircrafts. So, each other can get a logistics support from the other country. That means India and Russia will exchange logistics interoperability support. So India have such supports with America. We have logistics agreement with America. We have the same with France also, similar agreements. And recently we have signed similar agreement with Australia also. So India and Russia, they're going to have a defense logistic agreement. And this article is very, very interesting. This topic is very, very interesting when there was a big standoff between India and China. When there was a big standoff between India and China, so Russia helping India in logistics is a big thing. Russia helping in India for logistics is a big thing. So you need to. And it seems that if after COVID, if everything goes good, Putin can visit India for the next India-Russia summit, and there the deal can be finalized. That was the final thing. And next important news, it was reported widely in various newspapers today. 24% of Rajya Sabha members have criminal cases on them. 24% of Rajya Sabha members have criminal cases on them. Almost quarter, almost one-fourth of Rajya Sabha members have criminal cases on them. There is a NGO called ADR, Association for Democratic Reforms. It have collected this data. And 89, as far as the people who got surveyed, as far as the MPs, the data is available according to ADR. 89% of 89% of Rajya Sabha MPs are crorpatis. 89% of Rajya Sabha MPs are crorpatis. One more news it have collected earlier. In the present Lok Sabha, in the present 17th Lok Sabha, 43% of MPs have criminal charges, according to ADR report. In the present Lok Sabha, that is 17th Lok Sabha, 43% of MPs have criminal charges. So, whenever this type of data comes, you have to collect this data. You can use this in essay writing or mains answer, criminals in politics. Criminals in politics. For these answers, you can use this. Okay. And next important news from last 1 month, this news is coming up. You should know this, and I'll tell you what type of question they can ask on this. Lonar Lake, LONAR, Lonar Lake turned pink due to salt loving haloarchaea. I'm repeating, Lonar Lake, LONAR, Lonar Lake turned pink color. It turned pink color due to salt loving haloarchaea. Haloarchaea is a bacteria. Haloarchaea is a bacteria, or halophilic archaea is a bacteria. It was found in that water, in that lake, so that the lake have converted into pink color. The water in the lake have turned into pink color. So where is this Lonar Lake located? It is in Maharashtra's Buldhana district. Lonar Lake is in Maharashtra's Buldhana district. And there was an interesting fact. There are two, three interesting facts about the lake, which might be our prelims questions. The lake is in oval shape. Lonar Lake is in oval shape, and it was formed after a meteorite attack, meteorite hit on the earth 50,000 years back. Okay, 50,000 years back, a meteorite have attacked the earth, attacked that hit that place, and with that deep lake was formed called Lonar Lake in Maharashtra. Lonar Lake in Maharashtra. And in this lake, there's one more important news. This lake, it was recommended that UNESCO Geopark Network. It was recommended that this lake should also be a part of UNESCO Geopark Network. In future, not yet finalized, in future, this lake might become a lake recognized by UNESCO Geopark Network. In India, two places are recommended for UNESCO's Geopark Network. One is Lonar Lake, second is St. Mary's Islands in Udupi. Second is St. Mary's Islands in Udupi. And on this 2 years back, Bombay High Court also warned. Bombay High Court also have become very serious because of the careless attitude of bureaucracy to stop the pollution near the lake. To stop the pollution near the lake. This is very important. Lonar Lake turned pink due to bacteria, haloarchaea bacteria. And next important news, Vriksharohan Abhiyan. Vriksharopan Abhiyan. Vriksharopan Abhiyan. You may get a simple question on this. Vriksha means trees. Generally, if somebody asks to which ministry this belongs to, we might give a wrong answer. But the correct answer is today, our Home Minister Amit Shah have launched this Abhiyan. This Abhiyan belongs to Vriksharopan. Vriksharopan. Vriksharopan Abhiyan is launched by Ministry of Coal. Launched by Ministry of Coal. Ministry of Coal, and it tries to beautify, planting more trees in the near mines, near coal offices, near colonies. They want to plant more trees, increase more plantation. Simple way I can say you going green. Going green. Vriksharopan Abhiyan is going green, launched by Coal Ministry. Remember, Ministry of Coal. It's very important. And the event today was conducted virtually. Okay. And yesterday, at the same time, evening 9 o'clock, our Prime Minister Modi ji addressed US India Business Council. US India Business Council. Okay. The theme of the summit was Building a Better Future. The 45th celebration of US India Business Council, also called as India Ideas Summit. India Ideas, IDEAS, Ideas Summit. Prime Minister Modi have given a keynote address, and the theme of the summit was Building a Better Future. Building a Better Future. You know what Prime Minister said? India is emerging as a land of opportunities. India is emerging as a land of opportunities, and Prime Minister also requested US investments should come to India. US firms should think about India. And Prime Minister also said, in the ease of doing business index, India's rank is 63. In the ease of doing business index, India's rank is 63 and India's rank is improving. And remember, ease of doing business index is given by World Bank. This was already a prelims question. And Prime Minister also said, ease of living is also as important as ease of doing business. Ease of living is as important as ease of doing business. And Prime Minister also said that in the meeting, resilience of economies is more important in the COVID crisis. So economy should not tumble during the COVID crisis. Economy should not fall down during the COVID crisis. Resilience is very important. And Prime Minister also emphasized on Atma Nirbhar Bharat. He also spoke about Atma Nirbhar Bharat. And the other important news, just now I have read in Live Mint, the other important news, it's very important. Geneva-based World Climate Research, Geneva-based World Climate Research Program have conducted a study on climate change. Geneva-based World Climate Research Program have conducted a study on climate change. You know what it said in the study? The global temperatures by 2100, it may rise up to 2.6 to 4 degrees Celsius. The global temperatures might go uncontrollable 2.6 to 4 degrees Celsius. If the same rate of carbon emissions continue, what we are doing today, what emissions we are making today, if the same rate continues, if it goes in the same rate, the carbon emissions, the global temperatures by 2100 may rise by 2.6 to 4 degrees Celsius. And if that happens, all our records, even our Paris agreements, they won't sustain. They will become a fable and a failure. Only for storytelling and a failure, nothing will. In Paris climate deal, we thought that we can cap the global temperature rise by 1.5 degrees Celsius, but it might not happen. It might not happen according to this recent report. Okay, these are the important current affairs for today. Tomorrow again we will meet at 9 o'clock. And if you want notes for this, you can follow Latha CSBS Academy Telegram channel. And the same news 9:30 I'll speak in Telugu also in my Telugu YouTube channel. Thank you all.